Yeah, good evening, guys. We'll be starting the session in another 1 minute. I hope you guys can see the screen as well as you can listen to audio. Okay, so great. So let us have the review of what we saw in the study session. And before that, I just would like to wish all of you a happy Holi. I hope you guys must have enjoyed the Holi there. Okay, yes, Pinaki.
No, it's fine. I think the screen was hanged, but now we are able to see
Hmm.
the Jupyter screen. Yeah.
Great. Okay, so shall we start the session, Pinaki, now?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
That's fine. Okay, so let us have the review what we saw in the yesterday session first. Yesterday, our focus was to understand the regular expression, and we just did a small case study also on that. We have seen the example of how do you extract the data from the file using the regular expression, and we try to understand some pattern here. Like we try to write mobile patterns, email address patterns, account numbers and all these things, and some other pattern also. So using the regular expression we could do this extraction of data quickly. That's what I saw, where the manual process takes around 1 week time to do that job. Using the regular expression you can finish the job within a 1 or 2 minute. So that's what the power of regular expression is, right? So that's what we saw in the study session. And also we saw like how we can read multiple files. So we saw like there's a file input models, and using the file input models we can read multiple file also. Also we could see a lot of properties of the file, like we can get the file name, we can get the line numbers and all these things using the file input model itself. Yesterday we did one small case study using the file input also to extract the we just return the code in the Python itself. A very few lines code, you can say that it is working like a grape in the Unix machine. So we could give the parameters using the sys.argv. The first parameter was like a pattern. Then the second parameter which we are given, it was the file itself, right? So we could give the multiple files itself, and based on the pattern we could extract the data from multiple files. And also we saw like we can get the result directly by using the file input module, like file name, file input, line numbers and all. We also did a formatting of the data by using the format command here, so that we can have better reports. That also we did in the study session. So that was about the study session. Now today we'll be continuing with the some topic as per the plan. Like we have a collection framework, iterators and generator. This is what we'll see today, and then there will be some more topic we'll be understanding, that is a decorator and all, that also we'll see. So let me actually write the agenda for the today session. So today is day 9. I hope you got the material also and you're referring the material. So in our agenda we'll be having the collection framework, then we'll understand the iterator generator. Collection framework, I'll be just giving some example, like 1 or 2 example of collection framework here. We already know about collections actually in the Python, or other programming language, like in the other programming language we say array, and then we have some the different type of data storage. So we have here list already available as a collection framework. Same way we have some like a dictionary also collection framework, but these are all built-in collection framework which we saw, like a list, dictionary, all these were like a tuple and all, they were built in. Other than that, if you want some additional features into the collection frameworks, we have a library available. So that is what we will see in the collection framework. So today our objective is to learn and practice again as we do every day. I hope everything is fine. Oh, so some participant is getting the issue today also. I will just check. Oh, today it is more than the yesterday. So I will just check with the participant. Durai is saying that he is getting the some. Yes, Durai, are you getting the issue?
Yeah, Surender, actually, it is. We are not able to see the screen. Your voice was breaking, and also the screen was hanged in between.
Mm-hmm.
I was just. It was not at all in sync at all.
Uh,
Even yesterday also I had the same issue, but it was later point. But
mhm.
today, I feel like it is very much bad than compared to yesterday.
Okay. I have connected to the network. Actually, it is network is. Maybe I will require to test once again. I will check with some more participant also.
Yeah, yeah, I feel everybody is saying the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. So what the collection framework is all about? As I say, like we have a list topic. We know list is a collection again. It's storing the different objects, right? So do we have some other collections? So let us see the collections now. It's a third party. Now look at the collections. What else is a collection in the Python other than the list and the tuples and the dictionary? So we'll see something more here. Just look at the dictionary. Uh, Something special here. In these collections, you will see some of the special collections in that default dictionary, double-ended queue, and name tuple. These are the some you can say collections which are actually the having some modification or some additional things other than existing collection which are there. For example, if you look at the double-ended queue, that is a deck, right? This deck is having, you can have some more properties than the list here. So what are that more properties here? So now let us import from collections, import double-ended queue. So what is this double-ended queue? The name itself indicate that it's a storage, okay, and it has a both end we can insert the data, and both the end we can remove the data, right? So that is what generally the by double-ended queue means, is one of the data structure and powerful data structure itself. What we can do with the help of the double-ended queue? What is the difference between the list and the double-ended queue? You can compare the double-ended queue with the list. So how to create this double-ended queue here? So the very simple thing you can do is, let us create a DQ. Let's say DQ is for the double-ended queue. Okay, just the variable name. You just say DQE and you just say double-ended queue, and now look at the type. it is saying it is a collection dot date. If you have existing list, you can convert the list into double-ended queue, and you can see the difference between the double-ended queue as well as the list also, or you can create a new double-ended queue also. So right now this is a empty double-ended queue. Okay, and let's say you want to add the data. Now this double-ended queue has a something more, like we saw the append in the list method, right? Here you will see we have a append left also. So what are the properties are there? You can look at this property by yourself. Something more, right? So it includes your, now in the case of list, what we have, we can append the data, right? Here you can see you can append left, means you can append data from another end also. So we can left side as well as right side, you can append the data. That is what the meaning here. The like double-ended means two end, both the end you can append the data here, both the end you can extend the data also. So like extend method available in the list, the same way we have a extend left also. The meaning is like you can add multiple data item from both the end also. Similarly, you have some more method, like you can have the pop as well as pop left. So you can remove data from both the end here, right? Some additional methods are also added, like we have a rotate is one of the additional method you can say other than what we discussed right now, and remove method is already there in the list also. And I think a lot of things are same, only thing is like some additional feature miss is what actually we are done is like we are overridden the list feature in the double-ended queue by adding some more method here. Okay, so that is what a module called collection, where you will see some additional methods are added. So let us use a append and append left. So we have right now dq, we just now created dq. So how to use a dq as a queue, right? You can just do the append left and append. Right now if it is empty, it is the same, right? So let us use append left as a first, which is a new thing. So let us try to add, let's say you're adding the orange as a one of the item. Let's look at the double-ended queue. Orange is added. So now again you repeat this, and let us see what happened. Now here the difference, you will see apple is added in the beginning now. So generally when you say append, it is at the end. So again one more try you can have. Very simple, there is nothing difficult to understand this double-ended queue. The only thing is some new methods are there, just giving you a quick idea about it. Now grep will be added in the beginning, right? And we know append very well. Append is added up. So if you want, if you do the append here, now we know we'll do append here, and you can see append is adding here, right? So this is what double-ended queue is. Okay, similarly like append left, append, we have a pop left. You can try pop left also. You yourself can try these methods to understand the collections. So sometimes if you want this kind of properties, like where you want to append from both the side, you want to extend from both the sides of the list, or you can say the collections, right? So this is one of the powerful modules in the Python then. So similarly you can look at the pop left. So pop left will be removing the left side, right? By default we know about pop, the way it is, right? So by default it will remove from the right side, here it is a left side. So that's what. And also some more method you can try, like something new here, you have clear is there, that's fine, that you can do it at the end. You can look at the rotate How does it work? So let us, before rotate, let us see the DQ first. DQ has only 2 items right now. Why not to have some more? Okay, let us do the extend left to add more item. Now here you can think about adding the list of item, and let us see now DQ. So we added list of item in a single line, we added now in the existing deck. Let us use a rotate. Okay, and just see, very simple, anybody can understand because you already know the list here. The same way is a double-ended queue, right? So what happen if you rotate here? Orange has come first, pineapple has rotated towards right side, right? So this way each item is rotated here, right? So there are some additional features added in the double-ended queue here. I hope you guys are understanding. If any question, let me know. Otherwise we'll go for the another, because this is very simple. I don't think we should be spending more time on this now. Yeah, any questions here, let me know here. I should be checking the some participant. Hello Pushparaj. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Pushparaj, are you there?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Yeah, just want to check, did you get collection framework?
Yeah, I mean the DQ thing. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what DQ we saw. So are you okay with
Correct.
this? Like it's very simple, right?
Yeah, it's simple. Yeah, pretty simple.
Right, great. So let's proceed further now, because just wanted to check uh, whether you are able to whether you are getting this double queue or not. Now, like that, we have another collection framework. If we look at it, like a default dictionary is there, and also we have order dictionary. Default dictionary, we don't have much a special thing. You can have order dictionary. I said generally by default in the Python you will see dictionary is nothing but the, we say, unordered collection, right? So do we have solution to say like, okay, we want order dictionary, can we add the item in the order in the dictionary? So the answer is yes, it is possible. How we can add the data item in dictionary in the order? That is what we will see in the order dictionary. So we'll see there's a module called order dictionary, so that in case if you want to add the key and value in order, you can use a order dictionary. So we, in the collections, import order dictionary. This is the order dictionary, this one. So we have to have this capital letter only. Like that, there are other items also available. So I'm just using this. And let us see the difference. Sorry, collections is required, not collection, right? So if there is a spelling mistake, we may get error here. So it is a collections, from collections import order dictionary. one more thing, like in case you have a existing data items, like a list is there, you can convert the list to the double-ended queue. Similarly, if you have dictionary available, you can convert dictionary to order dictionary also, or you can create your own dictionary. Okay, so how to create a order dictionary? I'm just saying od just as a variable name, and let us see the order dictionary here. So od is what? You can just print od. Od is a order dictionary. What is the type? You can just look at the type od. It is saying the collection order dictionary here. Okay, so can you try something key value here, because order dictionary name itself indicate it's a dictionary, right? But it has a some sequence, right? So let us add the item into the order dictionary in a sequence now, and how it look like, let us see. So how we add it in the dictionary? The same way you try in the order dictionary. You will not see the any much changes, but the only thing is it is just order, right? So let's say a is equal to here apple. Okay, od b is equal to something like banana, fruit, print od. Let us test it. So now what you can see, we are added the this key equal to value in the dictionary, and the way order dictionary is looking like a list of tuple. So in the sequence it is adding tuple here. Okay, the way it is looking, you can see it, right? And anytime you want to convert this order dictionary to dictionary, also it is possible. Like that, there are many more things which you can look at it. The properties of the order dictionary and dictionary will be the same. Okay, so you can look at it, you will not see much difference between the order dictionary and dictionary, except that the important thing here in the order dictionary, you will see that it has a sequence. Okay, that's a difference. Rather, other than that, you will not see much difference between the order dictionary and the dictionary. Still, you can try some more item, and you will see that here the way you add, again it is not alphabetical. Okay, keep in mind, some guys get confused between the alphabetical. It's nothing like alphabetical. Okay, it is about like the way you add the item, right? So I'm just adding now. Okay, first I'll add the g here, so that you'll come to know that it is not nothing connected to alphabetical here. And you look at the od, it got a g. Now add a c here or something other. Let us see. So what do you think? You can look at it now. See, so there is nothing like alphabetical here. It is the way you add it, right? So added c letter. Okay, so no problem. The way you add, the way the letter will be added. Whereas in the dictionary, as you know, that it adds, in the dictionary case, what happened? It has an unordered collection, right? And now if you have dictionary, order dictionary, if you want to connect to the dictionary, yes, possible. And the same way, like you can have the keys here, you can find out the keys, you can find out the values. So these all things are available here. I hope you got it. Okay, so I just want to give some example of the collection framework, and I think obviously we will require to practice some other collection framework if required, but I think this should be enough now for the collection framework here, and we should proceed further if there is no question for the this collection framework here. or you want to practice, you can practice it actually some more method if you have. I hope I'm giving some time also. Yeah. Now shall we proceed here? Yes, Rangnath, you can do it. Yes, you can try that. You should be able to see the order dictionary like a dictionary only. Just try this out. Why not to try it? Iteration is a basic functionality of your all the objects. Okay, so you can try this. You have the same methods here, right? Just try this, see what happen. Yes, Rangnath, I hope you got the answer. Are you finding any difference? Great. Okay, so it's the same way now, right? And it's easy also because we know dictionary, the things are same like the way dictionary has. The only difference we can see that it has a something like a order collection. That's it. Okay, great. So now I think we should proceed further for the iterator concept and the generator concept. So this way you'll come to know why Python is so powerful, and the kind of loop you can see, the for loop here, right? Just now we saw the for loop here. This for loop we have not put anything like next. We didn't say next year. We didn't say that when the particular item, like in the case of, like, we're not saying that any condition, right? So we are not giving condition like I less than equal to 0 or I plus plus, nothing we are doing. Still you can see objects are iterated. So now here also we have iterated object here. Files also, yesterday if you see like files also, you can iterate by line. You can see the content line by line. Why this is possible? Because in Python we have a built-in iterator concept. So built-in iterator is there. So these objects are iterable. Like list is iterable, your file is iterable. I'll give some good example of file iterable example, and also we'll understand generator after that. So iteration is a basic. So how it is happening internally, that also we need to understand here. Okay, so there are two methods which are there in the Python. One is called double underscore iter. Okay, double underscore iter is a built-in method, and another method we call next. So these two methods which you see, they are built in with all the collections objects. This method get called automatically. Okay, whenever we are trying to use a for loop, this method is getting called automatically for the object here. So I will be showing the demo of this to get the more clear idea about iterator and generator, and also can we override these methods to create our own iterator sequence. So iterator is for sequence, right? You can override these methods by creating our own sequence. I have some good examples of iterator, and once you understand the iterator, and we have some collection also in the iterator, that also we'll see it. What are the iterators, built-in iterators models available in the Python, and we'll also write our own sequence. We'll create our own sequence, like we'll create one Fibonacci sequence using the iterator concept. And same thing we can try using the generator then. So what is generator and what is iterator will be this is very important topic. So I think maybe some of the guys will be knowing in some programming language like Java also has a iterator concept. In Python we have a generator concept also. So here in this case, generator is like is something which is a invoking your iterators, right? So that also we'll see. that how we can invoke iterator using the generator in the Python, and how we can create. So that all thing example we'll be seeing here. So here let us see the good example, like in the file handling. Now some shortcut, I'll just show some shortcut here. Now let's say f is equal to, I'll just print directly map. I want to see the function length is applied on some file. Okay, so we have some file object. The file object will be like open. I have some file like a profile, something interesting I would like to show you, .txt. What is output? In a single line I'm showing something output here. I'm just expecting the output. What is this actually? I have just given the length and I have the file here. Okay, what is the map function also I use here? Let me know what you understood from here. Yeah, someone can explain me what is going on here. What is this actually? List of some output has come. This is iterator concept only. In a single line I have written something special here. I would like to know. I will just try to speak with some. Yeah, Suchismita, are you there? Yes, I'm trying to communicate with you, but here you can see your mic is. Can you put on the mic? Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Suchismita. So I just want to
Yeah,
understand like what is going on here. Are you getting why this the output has come? Can you explain this output here? Any idea you got?
mm,
Do you remember the map function?
little bit, not fully.
Okay, okay, no issue. So do you know what the map function do? It has a two parameters. One is a function. The other one is a
Line.
sequence, right? Any
Yeah,
sequence. So here file itself is a sequence. That's what I wanted to say here. So what is a sequence? This file means why I'm saying sequence? Sequence of what? File is a
sequence
sequence
of
of,
numbers.
no, no, file, how come the file
Oh,
is
sorry. Yeah, sequence of
I am asking about
characters.
file here, right?
Yeah,
So what is that file? File is a sequence of what?
yeah, sequence of characters.
Okay, you want to say sequence of character. That's okay. So that way we can also say sequence of lines also,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, correct.
In the file we have sequence of lines.
Yeah,
So you can say the line itself is a sequence of character then, right?
yeah,
So what we are doing
yeah.
here, when you actually iterate the files, let's say profile file, you iterate it. Okay, how you iterate it? We just say for
For
line in a
line.
profile dot sorry, open, and we just say profile
File.
dot txt,
Yeah,
any file name, print line,
line.
right? What is the output you are getting now? This is the output. It is a line only. So can you tell me what is the output now
Correct.
here? You must have got now.
Which one?
This the map length comma open profile
Okay.
dot txt. The result which we got it now.
Mm,
Yeah, some other participant can respond here. Exactly. It's a length of each line. That's what we are doing here, right?
oh, yeah, yeah.
You got it.
Okay.
So that's what here
Yeah, yeah.
length is what is a function. So we are applying the length function on each line here,
Line.
and this
Okay.
is done automatically here.
Yeah, and it gave a list.
Yes, that's what. So map is written in the list here by applying the function length on every line of the file here, and that's the result you are getting. So you got it now?
Yeah, okay, got it.
Okay, so I'm just revisiting that
Yeah.
what topic we saw in the functions and all, and also we are using that functions now. Okay, so this is what we say the by default this is the iterator concept here. So file is iterable here in the Python. Yeah, so that was just to give the quick idea that what we learned the map function we can see. So the objective is not to understand the map function here, the objective is to make you understand that what is iterable. So file is also iterable here in the Python. So file is what is a sequence of lines, and that's what we can see, like a length of every line, every lines we could get it in the list of lines here. Now I will be actually, because like that I have a lot of example, like we know the list is also if you look at the list is also what is also the sequence of item, right? So we can have the list of item, and I have some good example of list. If you want to show me one more example here, let's say we have some list item here, some example of, okay. Now let us do that same map function here. What will happen here? Length and L. Just try this. Yeah, we know list how it is iterated. So it is like we are just iterating here every item of the sequence. And now in this case, if you want to check the map, how you can do it in a single line? This is what we can see here is like a single line code. Just I did what? Instead of writing this, I just put what? Length of I, okay, and for I comma I in a, so this is again like an example of iterator here. So here we can see how iterator is working. Yes, Suchismita, it's a list comprehension. I'm just showing some good example of list comprehension here, right? Because here we put a square bracket, right? So same thing add in a single line. Now I can see the I comma length of I. What is that? Here I am getting something, every item and his length. So first I did what? I comma length of I, then for I in a L, right? So everything which we can see is is something like iterable in the Python, and that's the reason you can see we are reducing a lots of lines of code here using the iterator concept. Your list is iterable, your file is iterable, right? Your tuples are iterable, your string is iterable. Even a string we know like it is iterable. So all these are iterable function. Like I have shown previously also. I'll just show something better example of how the string is iterable. I will do something instead of I is very common, so I will use something like ch dot upper. Can you see this? What is the result? Interesting result, right? In a single line I am getting something interesting result here. So string is iterable, right? I have just put the ch.upper, which is a function for ch in the complete sequence of character I given, and you can see it has written me the list of character here, right? So there are some good example of list comprehension and the iterable exam. They're all built-in iterable functions in the Python, and that's the reason we can see where reduce the lines of code here. Now how to override this all this thing? Okay, yeah, just it's all just like a print statement, that's it. There's nothing actually. Yeah, there's nothing, so don't worry about that result. Without print statement and with print statement, that's the difference only. Okay, so we should not worry about this the presentation output and all this thing. This is nothing, this is just like a echo. Here in this it is just an echo, and here it is a print format, that's it. We should not be worried about the this kind of result here, right? And why it has come in the next line? Because it was not coming in the one cell, so print format is making it in one cell. So in the programming anyhow we'll be using the print statement only. Here you will not see the difference in this particular example. The same thing will be there. Okay, fine. So now I hope you got the how the sequence are or how iterable are. They're all iterator example. Now before we go for the overriding existing iterator, I would like to show you generator here, and I have shown that example previously also, but then that time I say like I will be explaining you more that generator topics, and then again I will go back to the iterator here. Okay, so what is generator? If you understand, then again you will get more idea about iterator here. So what is generator? Generator is something which allows you to create an iterator. Now right now these are built-in iterator. The example which I have shown you, like a list or a file handling file, and the way whatever I show, like a here a string and all, they are all having the built-in iterable functions available. So can we create our own sequence using some function? We can all right, we say here generator. So something interesting we'll see now. So I'll be creating one sequence called Fibonacci sequence here. I'm just giving one example. Now we know Fibonacci is not a built-in, right? Is something a sequence which we create using the program. So can we create Fibonacci sequence using the, or before Fibonacci? Otherwise I'll show some simple example rather than. So let me create a generator here first, then you can try the example, try to create a Fibonacci sequence using the generator concept. A very simple function example of generator. Let's say you have a x comma y is equal to, I'll just write here some this is a generator. Again gy is not built in, it is just like we are creating the generator function. Okay, just for our it's a user defined function, keep in mind, so don't get confused with the gy here. Okay, so generator, we have this is a generator function. Just writing the documentation so that while referring you'll come to know what we are doing. And how to create generator function, let us see now. Let's say you have a comma b is equal to 2 comma 3, then yield is a function we call generator function, which allows you to return. Now I'm just saying the a is a built-in, okay, is a generator function. B, a plus b, A multiplied by B, A divided by B, A modulus B, giving some good value here so that okay, so let us try this, and you can think about ending it by return. It is not compulsory, it is your optional in the function here. Okay, you can I just say that it is n now. Now let's say interesting here now. Let's say what is gy? Okay, gy is any function. You can just give any name, whatever you want to say. Now I'm using this generator function here for creating the sequence like this. Like I have some value like a and b. I'm doing addition, multiplication, division, and if you want to print something, that also you can do it. But right now I'm doing a very simple thing. Now use a g. G is equal to gy. What is the g? Look at it. G is a generator object, right? Object of what? Gy. As we know in Python, everything is object, even the function is object, right? What is the type of object? It is just the object of the type of function, right? You look at the dir of G, what you can see, they're all generator. So look at G, what the is a generator function object, right? We just created using the yield. Look at the properties of gy. It includes next, which include iter. This is very important, and how the and some other like doc and all, which are there for all object, right? Let us use it now. How to use it? I create G now. I hope everybody is a sync with me now, right? Let us use a G. G dot next. It has printed 5. Again try G dot next. It has printed 2. Okay. Maybe you can think about printing everything in the same cell. Yes, I will explain that. Just do that. Let me explain one by one. So generator is what? Now I will write, I think this also I will cut it and put it here only. You can see it once it has reached to the end, it is getting the stop iteration error. Why the stop iteration? You will come to know, because it is going to the next. I'll do one thing. I will just say g dot close first. Why it is getting the stop iteration? Because it has reached to the end now. If you look at it is showing the end, right? Why? Let us see it now. Again, you have to create a generator object once again. Just try it. Now you can see the first item has come. Look at it now. Second item will printed 2 times. It will print 2 times now, right? Now next 2 items will be printed now, right? Just printing this. One more time you try it. Next 2 items. It is going next. You just do the for loop. Oh, it is remaining only one. Why is the leftover is a one only? I need to create once again. This is what actually the sequence for I in a G, print I. First it has printed 5. That is what the yield is, right? Then another yield is returning the 2, right? The third yield is returning 7, which is addition. The fourth yield is returning the multiplication, right? Then it is returning the whatever we say. So it is like a returning multiple thing here, right? By using the yield function. So what is yield? Yield is a generator function. It's a built-in function which is creating the iterator. Means it is returning what we want to return. Okay. So I will speak with the Kiran Kumar now. Yes, Kiran, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, are you able to hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. When we are created this method def gy,
Right.
how system identified that as a generator object?
First of all, by using the df gy, it doesn't understand it's a generator object. Gy is just the
Hmm.
name. It is just a
Hmm.
normal function.
Hmm.
Okay. System understood generator because of the yield here.
Okay.
Got
After
it?
you after you created an instance,
After,
it
no, no,
identified
no.
as a.
As soon as I say yield here, inside the function,
Hmm. Okay.
all yield is a generator function. Is a built-in generator
Oh,
function. So if you mention anywhere in
okay.
the yield, so it means it is actually has a generator. You can use yield anywhere. Gy is just the name. Okay, you can add anything here.
Suppose in this gy method, other
Mhm,
than yield, if I use some other methods
mhm.
also, like
Yeah, you can. Why not? You should be doing that.
any system methods along with
Mhm,
yield also, if it is used, still it is
mhm.
a generator object.
Yeah, see, if you use a yield, what the generator is just a sequence, right? It's a sequence,
Mhm.
and what's the benefit of this? What's the benefit of yield? You can return as see in the function generally you see only single return, right?
Mm.
But in the case of yield, you can return whatever you want to return any number of times. Can you write multiple return statement in the single function?
No.
But here you can, right? What is yield is doing? It is returning, right? So you can return multiple times in the single function now. And that way you can reduce a lots of lines of code also. And it is more faster.
So
It is a more faster because you are actually what is faster? It is just the object which we are returning
so
now.
to return from method multiple values, we should use yield. That is what you're saying.
Yes, you can use yield for multiple returns from the same function.
Okay.
Yeah, someone say like, can you use a print function? Yes, you can use a print function. That's not a problem. See, Rangnath, I'll just speak to Rangnath also. Yeah, I will explain more thing. Yeah. Yes, Rangnath.
Yes, Surendra. Yeah,
Uh,
actually, you are saying this yield function, right? So I didn't
right.
get that. So you see, instead of this, see,
Mhm.
defining we had defined the function. So this arithmetic operation, I can do it in one line print, print A, print B, print A plus B, print A into B. It will be the same result, right? So at once I'll get everything. So I mean, what is the use of yield here exactly?
First of all, let me tell you, print is a function to print the data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is the first thing.
Okay.
Second thing is yield is a generator function.
Okay.
Okay, the objective is not to print addition, substitution, multiplication. That is not the objective here. The objective here is to return multiple, to create a sequence. So are you creating the sequence using the print function?
So
But in the int you are creating the sequence. Now you can create an object. Now list is a sequence, right?
yeah.
So how is the list working? You just iterate for I in a L and you can print the items from the list, right? So generator is like that. You are creating your sequence. Now do you know what is the G? G is a sequence of object now.
But every time
So
I have
when
to
you say
access
print
that, I need to
statement, it is not a
use next
sequence.
factory.
Yeah, pardon?
Okay. So you mean to say every time I need to access
Mhm.
the return, right? So it's a multiple return. So
Yeah,
every
so
time
multiple.
I need to enter next, then only it will come. Otherwise, it doesn't come.
No. See, we have done using the for loop, right? Next is a built-in function. We are just calling it manually.
Okay.
We are trying to understand that next is a built-in function for the objects, not only for the generator. It is for all the object, even for the file handling also. Those objects which are iterable has a next function which is a built-in.
Okay,
How?
but
Let me show you.
how do I identify it? So example, you gave like 4, 5 yield statement.
Yeah.
I need to print. I need that only the third value. So how do
Yeah.
I find it? I just want example out of the
Yeah. First of
function. I
all,
just
let me
want the
let me
multiple
tell you,
return.
like,
A
let
into B
let
I want. How do you get that?
no, let me tell you. This is what your sequence is. This is your sequence.
Mhm.
The first will be the first item 5. B will be the 2, then 5 plus 2, then 5 multiply. This is a sequence. The object which you are creating right now, you create, let's say, G1. Okay, and you can write this is a sequence of arithmetic operation right now. Sequence of anything you can create, like
To
Fibonacci
create
sequence
is
you want
fine,
to
but
create.
how do I get that A into B? Example, I want to return only A into B. I don't want other things. How do I get that?
No. First of all, as an object, that as an index, then you can just index it, right? Okay, G1 is an object. Okay, sorry, G1 is equal to Gy. This is object now. Now list of G1, I will do it. Now tell me, you got the output?
Okay, so that will be stored as okay list. Okay, convert it to list actually now.
You can convert object, you can shape the way you want. Now nothing will be there because I have already iterated. Once it is iterated, it is done.
Okay.
I had to again create a new object, and it is a, if I create once again object now G2, Gy, it has reached to the now G2 equal to Gy, and now if I do it, I already initialize actually. See, now you got tuple also. You can
Okay, so
give the
so
shape to the object the way you
yield
want because
doesn't
it's a
store anything,
sequence.
right?
Pardon?
Yield doesn't store anything, right?
Yield doesn't store, it is the return, it is returning the value.
It's just returning. It's just returning.
Yes,
So it returns multiple values.
yes, you
Could you
can
give
return
some other
multiple value
example?
also, single value also.
This is like okay. Could you give some other example? This like instead of this
Yes,
G and
yes.
GY, could you please give some other for example? If you could, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. This is to just understand the basic
Yeah,
example of the generator here. We'll be using this in the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, so we can create a Fibonacci sequence using the yield also.
fine, fine. Yeah,
So see the objective, I just say like creating the sequence of object. Now everything is object in the Python.
okay.
Even the integer is object, string is object, your list of anything what you will see in the Python is object here.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Okay, here we reduce the lines of code by using the yield function also. How? Let us see.
Fine.
So let us take some good example of, see, I just shown you like the yield function is a generator function, and you can see it is creating the sequence of object, and we can get the value by in the whatever the function you want to say, like if you want a list of our value, you can use a for loop, Because built-in, it has a function called next, and it is getting called automatically, and we are not able to see all these things, right? Yeah, some. Yes, Shiv Shankar, I will talk to you also. Yes, we can use anywhere. Yield can be used anywhere, inside the class, inside the method. Yes, Shiv Shankar.
Yeah, Surendra. Yes.
Yeah. So I just want to give the answer to your question that yield can be used anywhere, inside the class also, inside the method, inside the function, anywhere yield can be used. So, but it is used
So
only when you want to create your own sequence.
okay, say if I use yield with respect to a class, then can I generate my iterator with respect to class?
Somebody has muted me. Okay. So you can create. Can you repeat your question? Yeah.
Say suppose here in this method, right? I'm using yield and I'm generating an iterator, right? So
Yeah. By
I'm
default, it is a function of
generating an
iteration.
iterator,
Mhm.
right? So if I use a class, if I use a yield in a class,
Mhm.
so can I do the same thing what I had done here?
Inside the class, where? Inside the method, you want to use it? Where? Well, like it has to be having some. You can use yield anywhere. That's how I said. But there should be some objective behind it, right?
Okay,
It's a built-in
okay,
object, right? It's a built-in object allows you to create your
right.
own sequence.
Okay, okay, fine.
So what is yield is a generator function which allows you to create a iterator. It's an engine of to create a iterator. Means it allows you to add the next function by default to your sequence. So
Okay,
yield in turns call two method actually. Now let me explain the other concept also. So what yield do? What yield do? Yield actually has a two method which are built into the object actually. That is next and the iter. So look at the the help of this yield. Maybe if it is available, let me see that. No, it is not there. It is a function. So let me see if it is available for. Yes, we have just created this. See what we did in a single line. I created g1 equal to gy and see internally what happened. My object, I got these all built-in methods associated with my object now. I just return the yield function and you can see what it has done. It has allowed to access the attribute by the name. It allows to uh, close. So they are all built-in functions. X dot next. You have a send functions like that. We have throw functions. Raise the. So throw is by default it is there with the generator object, which is throwing the exception like stop iteration like this. Whenever that the you reach to the end of the sequence, is a built-in, right? We do not require to call these functions. These are all built-in functions associated with the object, and as a result it has a close generator that is also built-in. I don't require to say close. As soon as you reach to the end of the generator, it close it, right? And that's the reason we are not able to see the same items from the beginning, because I have to create an object once again. So the sequence need to be created once again if it is closed now, right? Oh god. Yeah, I think there was some issue in between. I will just check. Am I audible now? Suchismita, now I think I'm audible now. Let me check it. In between, this something happened.
Muted. 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 Unmuted.
Are you getting the voice now? Okay, great. So I think in between the connection got reset and it started once again. Okay, so are you solving this Fibonacci sequence? Is anybody has written the Fibonacci sequence? Can you send that? Okay, so Durai has written the Fibonacci sequence here. Okay, I am expecting some more participant, and I will be writing the same sequence using the generator concept now. Using the generator. How we can do using the generator? Let us see that. So as I say, generator is to create a iterator. So how do you create now? So instead of saying a equal to b equal to 1, okay, a equal to b equal to 1 you have started, or you started from 1. Okay, that is also fine. You can say that also. But those who want to start from 0, they can think about 0 comma 1 here. Now we'll see. I want you to just do that. Okay, yeah, I didn't speak much. Arun Kumar, I hope I'm audible now. I'll just try to speak with Arun Kumar. Hi Arun. Hello. Am I audible to you? Yeah, you need to unmute yourself, Arun. I will talk with some other participant. Let me know. Durai is there, right? Hi Durai.
Yeah, hi, Surendra.
Okay, so I'm audible to you, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I think Arun, he is not able to listen to me. Just I will check with him. Okay, yeah.
no, your audio and both video is proper for me.
Okay, okay. Maybe some participant is facing the issue. Yeah. Arun, I think now I'm audible. I can see Hello, Arun. Check at your end, Arun. Okay. So here we'll just say yield, and now yield what? B. Then A comma B equal to, we'll do the swapping, right? That's it. Done. So what is FIB? FIB we are just trying to create as a generator function. So let us say F is equal to FIB here. So FIB of, let's say, 100. Now what is F? Look at F is a generator object now. So I'm using the F for creating the generator sequence, right? Now let us iterate I in a F print I. What is a new thing you can see now? We created a generator function, okay, using the yield function here. It has a stop and start by default, and I can create multiple sequence like this. So very simple code, and you can see you can use the next function if you want to see the next function and all, but this is a built-in. Yeah, Rangnath, you have a question, right? Rangnath, I'm just using the yield function to create a Fibonacci sequence. You can definitely do by using the print function also. That's not a problem. But we are creating the here our object sequence of objects. So meaning of generator is to create a sequence, and it's an object where you can give the shape, right, the way you want. You can also look at the something interesting stuff here. If I create a f equal to FIB of 100, if you want to list the object here, what F is the generator object, you can print list of object here by putting the F also. You can see now something interesting stuff here. Not necessary you should be using the for loop. The way you iterate the list of list, the way you iterate your range function, the way you, so the same way you are able to iterate now your Fibonacci sequence also. That's the significance of your yield function inside the FIB. Rangnath, I will directly try to reach you. I hope in between I can check. Hello Rangnath.
Yes, Surendra.
I hope you are getting how we are using the yield function here.
Yeah, but so you mean to say without the yield, we can't generate
Yes.
this list?
Yeah. See, this is this sequence which we created right now. Without yield, you can create a Fibonacci sequence. There's no doubt about it.
No, actually, I want to see like what is the real requirement of yield, right? Because here,
Mm-hmm.
see, here you can use yield or print, same result, right? So I mean, what is the real requirement of yield?
No, now I just wanted to ask you one question here. Uh, what is the difference between the return statement and the print function?
Return statement, yeah, every function, yeah, function we need return. Every function it need a return, right?
No, not compulsory in the Python.
Not compulsory in this Python, yeah. So print,
No, not
yeah,
compulsory.
almost same.
It is same, right? Now,
Within a loop,
can
yeah,
you?
within a loop, outside a loop, we can do that.
No,
Yes.
but then there is a difference between the return and the print. Uh, is it or not? Return and print, there's
Yes.
a difference or
Only
not?
return, yeah, correct.
What
Only
is the
return we
difference?
can only get a one value return, but print means I can able to kind of formatting, right? My
Yeah,
print
you are
I can able
printing
to
the
format
result.
it.
You are
Whatever
printing the
I need, format it by using a print. Yeah.
Mhm. Now, Now if you do this using the print, you can do this. I'll just show you that the same function. You'll come to know the difference here itself. I'll just say fib1
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and same thing I will do it here. Okay, I have done this now. Now
But the
f1
print
is
is not
equal
required, right?
to
The first print is not required. Okay.
fib of 100, fib1 of 100.
Okay.
That's fine. F1 is also what? You can get the output here immediately.
Yeah.
Hmm? Are you getting
Yeah.
any difference here right now? Now,
Go up,
can
go
you
up.
see the list of F1?
Okay.
You are getting the error. Now, just let me show you. Let me show you.
What is saying? Okay.
Print list of F1 here. Can I get it? It is saying what? None type object is iterable.
Then type object right. Okay.
Means it is not an iterative object here, right?
Okay. So that's the main thing. Okay. That's why we need
So
to make
because
it
it is,
iterable.
yeah, now that's what we are trying to do here. If you just say f1 is equal to 200, it is going to return, this is okay, this will return the what are the sequences. But after that, if I say list of f1 here, I'm not able to, right? It is saying none type of object iterable here, because here f1 is different. What is f1 here? Type of f1 here
It's just a function.
is none type. Okay, then also check what is f1.
What is okay.
Yeah, you can just print f1, already printed actually. F1 is already printed. Once it is okay, so here and here the difference you can see here, it is a iterable object. Now here you see
Got it.
it is f1 equal to fib of 100, print f, it is just the object, it is not returning the items here,
Not a generator. Okay.
right? So to return the item you need to iterate it, because this is the object which is an iterable object.
Got it.
I hope you got the difference now. And you
Yeah.
can see
Got it. Thank you.
for I in a f, or you can just say L, print L, list of f directly,
Okay.
and the return is
So you mean to
whatever,
say,
because this is an iterable object.
okay.
Okay,
So you
I
mean to
hope
say
you
the
got.
output of the function we can able to iterate it.
Yes, yes.
So
So
this
the
is the only way.
objective
This is
of
the only way we
generator,
can able to
objective
iterate
of,
the output.
yes, so the objective of generator, you got it now,
Yeah, got it.
to create a iterator.
Right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ranga. Yeah. Okay, so that was to give the quick idea about generator here. Okay, I have a lot of example to say about iterator generator. Those guys who are still not clear, I can take one more example, even the same example, Fibonacci's, how we can write using the built-in iterator concept, and how we can override or customize our iterator, that also I can tell you using by using the object-oriented programming. So I can give the example of object-oriented programming also here. Let us override this. Can I control generate this Fibonacci sequence using the iterator concept here? So here I'll show one example, and after that I'll give the break. Maybe if I have the example here. Okay, I'll just create it. I'll create it using the object-oriented programming now. How we can do using the object-oriented programming? So let us create one special class and let us override next function and iter function to create our own iterator. Means to override this, we'll override now because next is a built-in function and iter is a built-in method, right? Next is a built-in method actually. Okay, so can I override this? So let me show you that. So this is Fibonacci class for overriding. How to override existing function? That's what I'm saying. Overriding uh, overriding iterators. Which are the iterator functions? Next and iter. So this example will tell you how we can override this. Now in this we'll write one constructor method, so that you have more practice on object programming also. In it we'll have a self. This is to initialize the Fibonacci class. Fibonacci class. Now self dot, let's say the variable is first one is a is equal to 0 is a one class variable. Self dot b is equal to, let's say, 1. Okay, and so this is what we did, a initialization of object variable here. What else we can do here? In this case we should have some function called next here. I can print this one, what you can say, the value of a and b if you want. Let's say you want to print, okay, that not necessary, this is additional thing. I will not write right now any additional thing. I just initialize here. Then I will override this next function, which is a built-in in the Python. Next is a heart of next function is a built-in function. I'm just writing documentation also here. Built-in function for iterator. So it's a heart of iterator, you can say. So the objects which are iterable can be seen by next function by default. By default, what we can have, we can say self dot a comma self dot b is equal to self dot a, sorry, self dot b and something a plus b and b plus a, like that. Like that we do, right? The way we did here. A comma b equal to b comma a plus b. So a comma b equal to b comma a plus. So yeah, this we can do, this we cannot do in a single line also. A comma 0, right? So what should we do here? Self, this is one bracket, this is a tuple, right? Why it is possible in a single line here? Because it's a tuple. A comma B is equal to B comma A. That is what tuple we are doing here. Self comma A plus self comma B then what is this going to return? If you want to say return here, return is what? Okay, I will use the iterator function here before we return. Return we'll do in the case of iterator. Let us do that. How to override iterator? So iter is a built-in self, return self is a built-in method. Again, it's a double underscore. Okay, I will just do one thing. Yeah, this is iterator example here. This is another example of iterator. So this way what happened? We are just overriding. This is what I say. It's overriding the iterator function. Either you write this way to return the something new here, and you can create object now. Can you try the object creation? Just try the object creation for any example, either this or this. So what happen if you create object here? Like here Fibonacci's number is created, and now this is what, like I say, next, which is a built-in function, we have override now. The result is the Fibonacci sequence. And if you want to customize here, you can customize this also. Now what this function, what you return right now next, as well as this iter, both are built in. Now what is f? Look at f now. Look at the f object. It's object. It has these methods, iter, next, this is a method. It's an object of your class. We just override this now, and now able to, print this, because we are not pass any parameter here in this case. So we are just doing it everything manually in this case, and we are able to access the Fibonacci sequence using the object oriented programming also. So here I am just showing you, like, you can override your built-in function like a next and iter by writing your own class. Okay, what I will do here, I'll give the break for 2 minutes, or maybe say the 5 minute here. After the break, I'll continue. Just try to speak with one or two participant here. Yeah, Rangnath, are you there?
Next match also they should lose to Sri Lanka.
Hello. Yeah, Rangnath, I'm just trying to reach you.
Western is half points Western is.
I hope now again the can you see the screen now? Yes, Sapan. We just started. We're having the break. I told like the break will be there. Hi, Sapan.
Hey, hi, Surendra.
Yeah, I hope. I just wanted to show the example as well as I have given the break also in between. So now you can see the
Okay,
screen.
I think I missed that part since like as I told, I was not able to hear and the screen was also not working. So I
Right.
myself also just got reconnected. So
Okay. So what all? No, we are
yeah,
not
now it's
done anything.
fine.
We are not done anything actually. The it was a break only.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. So I hope now I'll be actually taking the this example of class. So till this you were there, right? Till
Yeah.
the generator function the iterator, you were clear till that?
Yeah, the Fibonacci functions, yeah, that one I'm fine.
Yeah. Actually, I'm taking the same example using the different way, like using the Arduino programming, using the yield function, so that we get the
Yeah.
difference also. We are just trying to do that
Oh,
actually.
okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is okay. Now what we have done, I have written the class actually, Fibonacci's class here.
Okay.
Can you see that? Fibonacci's class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll just discuss with you because I will also find more better because even like online session, we are not able to see anybody here. So
Yeah.
now in this case, I'm just trying to explain you so that maybe I hope other participants are also listening here. And the objective here is to override the existing next function here. You know
Okay.
what is overriding? Actually, here in the Python, we have next, which is a built-in function for the object,
Yes. Yeah,
right?
as we saw in previous example, yeah.
Right. And also the iter, which is I'm using, is a method actually. Next is also method here, and iter is also
Mm-hmm.
the method here.
Okay.
So what is iter? Iter is a built-in method for iteration,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm doing, I'm
Yes.
actually creating our own class of our own class, and in the class we are overriding this method now, which are built in.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
then you are creating the your own object of Fibonacci's. We are creating the object. Okay, after
Mm-hmm.
overriding them,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
This is what we are trying to do.
Okay.
So you can try this, and then I will actually override this also. And then
Mm-hmm.
how this object? So what happen if create your own object? Can you actually, because when you say object, objects are iterable, right?
So in this example, Surinder, in this example, when we are like creating the object of this fib class, so where exactly we are calling the method next inside that for in
Right.
like
Yes.
how
This is,
exactly that is executed?
if you remember, whenever you say for I in a fn, by default the next function get called when you say print I, because when you say next, this is calling the iter method first. First is the iter
Okay.
function, the method is getting called. It's done automatically actually in the Python. Right now
Oh,
we are overriding means we are not done in customization again. If you look at it, the
okay.
iter function we have written as it is. The iter method which I written in the fib class is as it is. Okay, whereas the
Okay.
next
Yeah.
next method we have just written two lines code here.
So basically, whenever that I is getting increment, it is calling that next function, and that value is getting compared.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So this is happening by default,
Okay. So,
right? So if I
ye-
say, I hope you are getting how that working now here. You can get the result
yes.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you do this, I will customize this actually next function. So I will do some more thing in the next function itself. Are you trying this example?
So I haven't written it.
Yeah.
Just give
Only
me a.
few lines only. Actually,
Okay.
forget the documentation string. I just because this is a practice of your object-oriented programming also, and also
Yeah.
we are trying to understand like how we can override existing methods. It is not only for the Fibonacci class. Any class, if any existing method is available in the Python, you can override. You can customize it by rewriting it. Like init is written here, right? It is again overriding, right?
Yeah.
So all these
Okay.
methods, what were written in the Fibonacci class, they are all for overriding the built-in methods only.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, just I want you guys to try all this example to understand like if anything you want to override, how to override, and all this thing. Yes. So it's a built-in. Yes, Ashish, I will explain you that also. The question is, if you don't override, what happen? Or if you don't override built-in, even you don't write a init here, okay, still by default you can create an object of the class, right? But then by overriding you are able to initialize the class, you can add something like that. I will talk with the Ashish here. Ashish, I think sorry, Ashish Kumar, there are two Ashish in this case. Hi Ashish. Hello, I'm trying to connect you, Ashish. uh,
Hi,
Hello. Yes.
hi,
So you have
Sundar.
some question, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Like, what? Suppose we defined a class variable and all. Okay,
Right, right.
and inside we don't invoke the init method and all.
We are not define
And
class variable. We are not define any class variable here. Okay. So we are talking about like what is a built-in object behavior.
okay,
Okay. Built-in object has a like a constructor method for all object. It's a built-in, right? Like init method.
yeah,
So it's a built-in. Similarly, next is a built-in method here. Iter is also built-in method here.
okay. I
Okay.
got that these are built-in functions. Okay, like we
Right.
have in Java. Java, we
Right.
also have notify all and clear all. Okay, my
Right. Right.
question is, don't try to invoke. Suppose if I don't have this iterator itself over here, print I
Right.
in that class Fibonacci series, I don't define the definition define next. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so what will happen if my print I will go in invoked?
No, see, if you in this particular class, you have to write the next function if you want to create your own sequence,
Yeah,
right? This is required because we are creating our sequence, our own object sequence by using the object programming here right now. We
so
are
in
doing the
that
Fibonacci.
case, suppose I can define a new function, so not next a new function named as next two, and in the
Okay,
print I instead of calling print I can call next to itself.
yeah. So
So
then,
what's the
in that
use of
case,
that?
yes, yes, yes. That's good point now. Instead of next, you write next to, which is not built-in. That's what you want to say, right? Am I right?
Yes,
Yeah. In that case, you have to call this manually, right?
yes, Surendra, correct. Yeah,
You
we
have to
have to
call
call
this
this manually. So I'm
manually.
getting
Right now, next to is not a built-in, so you have to call it manually
yes.
because
So like,
it is for
uh,
iterator. Next is a for iterator.
okay, only for iterators we have next and
Next,
iterator.
yes, yes, is for see next function is for iterator, right? So this is like object you created fn dot next to. This is the way you have to call manually now.
Yeah.
Got it?
Hmm.
Yeah. Whereas in the case of next, it is a built-in method. So
Okay.
once the object is created, you can use all this thing.
Yeah, we can. And another thing, like one thing I just want to clarify,
Okay.
like in Java we have list dot has next, has more elements, has next. So that type of Boolean variable is also present for this or list object and in Python, or it is totally different.
Boolean object for what? I'm not getting. Can you repeat the question?
Okay, in Java we have for a list later we have dot next, as if now
Yeah.
we have over here, and
Okay.
has more elements,
More than.
like a boolean, which tells that that list contains more elements or not. A boolean variable, a boolean method, it is defined, which
Hmm.
says that the list contains X number of elements or not.
Yes.
So
So
in
here there's a.
Python,
Yes. Yes. Here there is a stop iteration. Okay, which actually it is raising the. There's a throw statement here. You have seen that in the iterator we have some built-in. If you remember, I have shown you that it understand that whether the next item is there or not, and it raised the exception. This one.
yeah,
So this is a built-in feature for the iterator,
okay,
and we have customized using the. This is what we have done customization here. In the yield, it has these all methods which are built in. So they're all built-in method. You can see I have shown next also. The next value or raise the stop iteration. You can see that. So it is
yeah,
associated with the next function itself. If the objects items are not available, it is going to stop automatically. So it is going to raise the stop iteration here.
okay,
So what is the stop iteration? Is an exception. If you remember the
okay.
exception name, it is the name of the exception itself,
Remove the exception.
right?
Yeah, yeah, Surinder, got it.
Okay.
Thanks. Surinder.
Okay, welcome. So just to it was just to give the quick idea. I will just put this thing once again, and I have already shown this print and all. I will just put this here uh, to those guys who are trying. So you can see what all the built-in methods and the function which are defined here, and we also saw the use of next here. Now this we can also think about customizing. Okay, what all the customizations are possible if you override? Can I think about customizing this class? I'm just thinking to customize this class. Just adding some more example here. the other example of iterator only. Okay, this is fine. Can I think about something? Return self dot b less than 100 here itself. Oh, I need to override this interrupt. So I want to show you some more example here, and rather than going for every all the hands-on, let me show you some good example. Now we'll have just the conclusion for this iterator and generator. So this material is already shared. Those guys who like to go for the details, they can refer this. So we saw like what is the iterator here. I already shared this document. This document is only for reference purpose. You can look at the some good example of iterator. So iterators are like a sequence or a list of tuples. Okay, so you can understand all this example from after referring this document also. So you can see in the iterator, you can see the items produced at one at a time. I will actually. So that is what the iterator do it, and you can create your own iterator. That also we have discussed by writing the generator function or next item. This was one example where we are used here that how we can override existing iterator. We also seen this example. If you want to customize, you can actually customize this by saying if all fn2 greater than 20 means you are customizing your built-in iterator here. This is also possible. Okay, so this example you can try it like if here in this case so self dot in our example is greater than 20, you raise the stop iteration and return the whatever the iterator you want to return. If you do that, you can simply use a print statement and just think about it. like in our example, the same thing if you implement, okay, rather than 20, it should raise the stop iteration. This can be written in the same line also, not necessary, and return self.b. You can try this. Same thing here, right? You can see the sequence is created. So this is like you can override this feature here. Now here we are not return, we are not said the for loop, we just override the next function and got the result. So I think some participant can try this. Yeah, Ashish. Hello. Are you there, Ashish? I'm just checking if you are trying this example, or we can just quickly go through the iterator. Hello, Nagendra, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, I'm just checking because in between, if we lose the network connection, we do, actually I'm not able to see where the response from participant here. So just wanted to check with you that whether the screen is visible or not, or any kind of audio video
Yes, sir.
issue is there.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
not
that's
seeing
fine then.
any issues.
Okay, okay, because sometimes it's happening and I'm not able to see what's happening at the end of the participant actually. So I'm just trying to
Okay.
connect with some participant here. Yeah, those who are online, let me know. I'm just waiting for your response just to get whether you are getting this screen or not, or any problem. Let me know. Hi Rangnath, are you there?
Yes, Surendra, I'm here.
Okay. Just wanted to check in between. So are you getting this
No, actually, I'm
example?
here, but yeah, so you're not doing any activity on the screen, right? So,
No. I just kept the activity. Are you able to see the Fibonacci's class now?
yes, we can see that, yeah.
So can you see
Yes,
the
I can see that, yeah.
modification in the Fibonacci's class? I have done some modification here now.
Modification,
I did a one
yeah,
small
yeah,
modification. You can see this.
yes, I can see that. So, I mean, what do you mean that greater than 20? That means every time, so,
It,
uh,
it will it
like
will it will
it will
stop.
generate
It will
only
stop
20
the
and will come out?
no. If it is exceeding the the value of b greater than 20, it will stop iterating here. So it will raise the stop iteration exception,
Fine.
and till the time it will keep on returning the self.b here. So this way I will not require to write this condition, nothing. You can say 100, 20, whatever you want to say. You can try 100 also,
Okay.
right? So this is the way we are doing the
Yeah, okay.
overriding. Got it now? Now this you
Yeah.
can do something more. Now if you have this fn is now what fn? Look at the fn now. I already shown you fn. Fn has a this method available. You can print map and just let's say list is there and fn. Okay, it is sorry. I can directly do it now. Now you already overwritten actually here. Nothing will be there because once you do the for loop, nothing will be there. I can create another object now. Okay, let us see that. I created one more object. Can I print list of fn1? I can now. Can you see this? Because now this fn is like a working like a iterator object now. The way it was working previously. I created a new object because once the object it reached to the end of the list, end of the item, it has a stop iteration. So object, we come to know that when the particular object stop iterating, we come to know here now.
Could you go just up actually? Could you go to the class?
Yeah, class is a Fibonacci's class only.
No, just go a little bit up. I mean,
Yeah, I think
where do you use
we
yield here?
started
So you're
from
not
here only,
using
no?
any yield here, right? Then that's
No,
true, but
here
you're
this
not
is
used any yield.
yes, that's true. This is like we are using the we are actually
Iterator, right? The
overriding
iterator
the
module.
yeah we are overriding the iterator here, overriding the iterator function here.
Okay.
We are not use generator here. This is not a generator.
Okay.
This is overriding the iterator function which is available in the Python, which is a built-in iterator methods.
Got it.
So I'm just showing the same thing how we can achieve in the Python. This is by using the overriding or using the yield function we saw. Yield function we are done in a very simple way. You can see it's very simple to create using the yield function here. Yeah, here.
Okay.
You can see how simple is the yield
Right.
function here. And this yield
Yeah.
function has a stop iteration by default. So this function, yield function is calling this kind of function internally, which we are writing right now. Like the next function, iter function, or raising the stop iteration. This is what yield function is doing internally. Whereas here I am overriding now. So these are all some advanced feature of Python, which are built in. I'm like this is not like we are doing something here. There's a built-in feature which we are using here now. Are you clear?
Yeah. Clear. Yep.
So did you try this example? Did you try this example or like you got this? You got this how to write a class and all this thing now?
Yes, I
Because we
got
are
it.
all
It's for me. Actually, this again, I need this something like some problem with my simulator. It's not working, so I need to find out.
okay, fine. No issue, no issue. Yeah. But anyhow, this examples will be shared, so that time you can try these then.
Yeah, actually, could you please share the yesterday's thing? Yesterday's thing, I think we didn't get it, right? The file handling and all. Could
I
you share
already
that
shared that.
the YouTube videos of day 7 and day 8? So, nice.
I have already shared actually. If you did you subscribe to the YouTube channel?
7 and 8?
If
Oh,
you do
okay.
the subscription, you'll come to know that
Okay.
all the videos are uploaded. I already requested that all the participants to subscribe it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
if you
that's fine.
subscribe,
Thank you.
you'll come to know. Not only that, even the Jupyter, this file is already loaded on the GoToMeeting. So you can download also
That
this
I got it.
Jupyter files. In case if
Right.
your examples are any example you miss, you can try using that Jupyter file also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I hope you are clear till now.
Sure. Yes, I'm
Okay.
clear, Surendra. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Great. Yeah. So this was to just give the quick idea, and now I will show something more because now we cannot have all the example, but quickly we can see what are the things are there in the iterator generator. We have these all examples. Fibonacci's. We can try the iter tool also. We do have iter tools as a library or models in the Python to get more about iterator. We have a function like imap, ifilter. The way map is there, we have imap, ifilter, which is a the library. And if you want to see the example of that, you can just import the this library from the iter tools. I'll show that example if you want to understand this. From iter tools, import star, or you can import what actually. Okay, let me import the iter tools first to show you what is available in that. Import iter tools, dir of iter tools. What it includes the functions like a iterable function, like the way in the map is available in the Python. Same way we have imap is for the iterable object, by which you can create a iterable object by using the imap. So you can create your iterable object by using the imap, by using the islice, by using the zip function. The way it works, only here it is iterable zip here. So like that we have a lot of iter tools already available in the Python, and that way you can actually speed up, you can improve the performance of the Python code. So it allows you to reduce the lines of code, as well as it allows you to improve the performance also. See, when you are actually returning the object, it means these objects can be used, reused. It's for reusability, right? And one thing is for reusability. Second thing is it is more faster when you iterate it, right? So instead of having the fixed size of data, we are having the object, and we are not actually allocating the memory. So dynamic and it's more fast also, and that's what the benefit. So now how I can use the iter tools, like we know the map, same way the imap I can use it, like from iter tools, import imap. This is one of the example I'll show. Now how the map work, the same way imap works. We'll see the difference only. Let's say map, let's say I want to see the length function. uh, I will just show the same example which I have shown you, but now instead of map I'll use a imap here, so difference will come to know. Here I'm just saying the, let's say, profile txt file. uh, Now we have seen what happened in the map here. I'll just change here, instead of map I'll just say imap, and what you can see, it is returning the iter tools, right? Instead of returning the list here, it is returning the imap as an object. So if you want to now list the items from this, what should we do? Here I'm just saying the uh, I1, or I'll just say here I am. Okay, I'm just giving the name is I am as an object. So what is the type of I am now. Is a ITER tools? Yes, yes. Yeah, guys, I also want to check with some participant about the tomorrow session. That's good, Gopal. Great. Yeah, Shiv Shankar, you have some question also? Hello.
Me? No, I don't have any.
I think your hand is raised. That's the reason I asked the question.
No, 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 I don't have any.
Okay, okay, fine, no issue. Yeah, guys, before we close for the today session, I just wanted to understand what about tomorrow session? Uh, because I didn't discuss or I didn't get any request from you guys regarding the tomorrow session. Is it on is the same or it is on Monday? No, because it is not Rangnath. Why I'm asking this question? Because uh, there's nothing we have mentioned that for tomorrow session we are not discussed. Nobody has discussed about the tomorrow session. So that's what I can see. There's a confusion. Yeah, that is what I wanted to. Yes, Durai, we are trying to discuss the same thing. Yes, Sapan. I hope, guys, you can let me know what we should be doing for the tomorrow session. Because as you know, uh, it is as per the schedule. Our session is tomorrow. Means for you, it is a Friday night. So if any change is required, you should be discussing right away, so that yes. So I can see the most of the participants are responding to follow the same the way it was on the last week.